This is Split Focus Podcast.
Hey. So today, my name is Brianna.
What was your name yesterday?
Brianna.
How about tomorrow? What it's going to be? Fern Gully.
Maybe. We'll see.
Mine's going to be Jeff.
And today your name is?
Greg.
Greg?
Greg, yeah.
Craig.
That's what I said.
Well.
Greg.
Anywho's. Welcome to the Split Focus Podcast. And what we're doing right now is we are going through the Palme d'Or winners.
Chronicling them, yes.
At random.
One at a time. What, year at a time?
Actually, a year at a time. Yeah.
One film per episode, but, you know, some years there's a tie.
Some years there's a tie. And I can dig that. Are there any other awards that do ties? Like the Oscars doesn't do ties.
No, they did a tie.
When?
They did a tie this year.
Oh yeah, they did. They did. They did. Okay.
I don't know about the big awards, but some of the smaller awards they do ties.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Was it animation? It's fine.
The one Kumail gave out.
Yes, he was such a good presenter. And I did watch your comedy special, Kumail. Thank you for saying the things you said.
Thank you.
But today our film is
one of the winners of the 93 Cannes Film Festival. Yes, that's right. They tied this year.
This is a tie year, 1993. Jane Campion's The Piano. The Piano.
Yeah, what's it about?
The Piano is about a mute woman who is betrothed or like married off to some guy and shipped off to New Zealand, and she's not very fond of her new husband, and becomes enraptured with a local guide. Well, he's not a local guide, he's also another colonizer, and the fallout therein. She's also shipped away with her daughter.
Right. Okay. Yeah. A mother and daughter.
Yeah. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. It's a lot that happens.
That's right.
It's a thick plot.
It's a thickums. That's right.
Okay.
Which is funny because
so
Holly Hunter's a very small, petite woman.
This is true. Starring Miss Holly Hunter, starring Harvey Keitel,
the great,
starring Sam Neill,
the great, and
starring in her first large role, a very young Anna Paquin,
the great, Fly Away
Home, which I just heard about, and we'll probably check out.
It'll be a Greg's pick. I'll find the Blu-ray.
But this movie was written and directed by Miss Jane Campion.
Mm-hmm. On a first name basis, me and Jane.
I see.
She set the poker games with Terry and I.
I was gonna say you got the in, man. Why are we doing this podcast real guerrilla style, in our living?
They would still. It's like a situation where they're going to deny knowing me, but they're not going to stop hanging out with me. But for their sakes, they're going to deny knowing me.
Oh, okay. Well,
you may say that's messed up, but I think it's a smart PR move. You completionists out there, all seven of you,
Wow. What should we talk about first? Should we talk about the festival? Should we talk about our key players?
Yeah. I mean, let's start with the festival.
Go for it.
Yeah, I read up on this festival here. Yeah, definitely not reading off it. Yeah, so the 93 festival. It was a festival.
Mm-hmm.
Many films.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to hear about the jury.
Sure.
Jury president this year, French filmmaker Louis Malle.
Okay.
Director of My Dinner with Andre. That's literally the only film I know that he directed.
That's been like on my list. Okay.
Yeah. Probably somebody I should know.
Mm-hmm.
He has a Palme. I think he co-directed some documentary that won really
Oh.
early. So we will probably cover that. I think.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that documentaries could count towards the Palme.
I think that's what I read, right?
Oh.
I don't know.
You would think it would be its own category because people are haters when it comes to documentary. Not me.
No, well, Fahrenheit.
Oh, you're
Spoilers.
right. You're right. You're right. You're
Michael
right.
Moore has a Palme. He don't do well. He did. Never mind. We're getting off track. Yeah. So he was jury president. What I found, this goes nice synergy with our last episode, Taste of Cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kiarostami was on the jury as well. He was on the jury.
Exciting.
Full circle. Look at that.
Full circle.
Yes.
You know what else?
What else?
Miss Campion is on a jury in 2014 for the main competition.
Okay.
She's on another jury at another point, but
Yeah,
she's in the main competition in 2014.
There you go. Other notable names: Gary Oldman, British actor. You may know him. You may not. And then Australian actress Judy Davis, the other notable one I saw. She was in Barton Fink. Remember the lady? Oh, we'll cover that later.
Later.
No spoilers. She's in Barton Fink.
Great.
That's all I know. That's why we're doing this podcast, so we can know more.
Yeah.
We can dive deep into these filmographies, Should have gave me this. This is more of a problem. Should just look at it. Anything else? I mean, I don't want to go through everything because we got to cover this festival again next week. But I'll just rattle off a couple films that are in competition this year.
Okay, go for it.
Director Abel Ferreira's adaptation of Body Snatchers, of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh, okay,
just called Body Snatchers. We got Joel Schumacher's Falling Down, the Michael Douglas goes on a rampage film in L.A.
Not
it's
familiar.
An interesting one. You should probably watch it.
Okay,
it's an interesting one. And and Steven Soderbergh's third film, King of the Hill, no Mike Judge involvement.
Darn.
Yeah.
How disappointing.
But yeah, more to come next week on that. But yeah, this one, The Palme, along with another film, which we'll talk about next week. No spoilers yet.
No spoilers yet. Awesome.
Holly Hunter also won Best Actress at this year's festival for her role in this film.
Nice.
Along with the Academy Award.
We haven't gotten there yet. Jeez.
Okay. Was there?
It comes out as. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, and she won that. Yeah. Okay.
No,
I'm scared to go now.
No, go. I mean,
what other awards did this movie win?
Yeah, go for it.
Best Original Screenplay at the Academy Awards. Best Supporting Actress for Anna Paquin. Peep this. First major film role. Getting that gold statue, dog.
Yeah, man.
11 years old.
Also, what is so important about, because whatever.
It's crazy.
What's so important about Campions when this year in particular?
This year?
Is this like a piece of chicken?
This tidbit's like a juicy piece of chicken. She was the first woman to win the Palme. Yeah. To be awarded.
Yeah.
That's right.
She also won for a short, but in the main competition, she's the first.
That's right. Yeah.
Winner and the first person from New Zealand first filmmaker from New Zealand to win the award.
First Kiwi to win.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
You're saying.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah. First woman to win. It's crazy.
Are you like deep in thought right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this now a flute?
Like I said, you should have gave me this thing.
For everybody,
this looks.
Yeah, for everybody wondering, I was like, "This is how you hold a microphone." and we're just freewheeling over here.
That's right. Anyway, that's all I got to report today. I got to save some stuff for the next episode since we have to cover this festival again.
Yeah. This movie's shot mostly on location, or in
the bush.
What bush?
New Zealand.
Oh,
in the bush.
What's I'm like, how do I ask this question? So New Zealand has like a native name. Do you know it?
Of course not.
Of course not. But it's a very, like, to me, it's a very indigenous place. I know that it's like that's kind of like a central part of this movie as well. It's set in like the 1900s, 19th century, 1800s.
Yeah, like 1800s, whatever that is, 19th century.
I think early 1900s. Anywho, no, it's Victorian. Anyways,
yeah, you better come correct it or not at all, right?
But it's set during the colonialization of.
Yes, it is happening. It's starting.
Of New Zealand, and before it was called New Zealand, and it's called Aotearoa, something to that effect. And I apologize if I butchered that.
Apology accepted. But no, yeah, I mean, makes sense.
Which is just like the most. I thought that was like the most interesting part about the movie.
Really?
Well, yeah,
sure.
I mean, that speaks to like that. I feel like that's in line with my sensibilities. Yeah. I'm like,
no, that tracks.
Yeah. First impression, because I had no idea what we were getting into, other than that there would be a piano.
Right.
I was like, ew, colonizers. Blech. Gross. Yeah. And to the point where I was like, I was like, this has to be based on a true story.
Mm-mm.
It is not. I was like, based on the location, it would only make sense. Like, why would anybody go so far out of their way to tell the story in New Zealand in this manner if it wasn't a real story?
Right. Well, Jane ain't just nobody.
What do you mean?
She's her own person. Like, I want to do this.
Sure.
This is me.
Well, she's also from New Zealand, so it kind of makes sense. Or it makes sense in that way. Some inspirations that for this film, I think it's African Queen.
The works of Emily Bronte.
Yeah.
She name drops a lot.
A lot.
Supplements.
In the supplements. Wuthering Heights.
She time traveled 20 years into the future and watched Emerald Fennell's original film. That's an original film too. I don't think that's inspired by anything. So I haven't seen it. Chick flick. Humor. Anyway.
Where's the laugh track?
In here. In my smart place.
So when I think about like Holly Hunter in this role, I was very intrigued.
Right.
To see her in this role. Because when I think of Holly Hunter, I think of Edwina and Mrs. Incredible.
Yeah, no nonsense. Brassy women.
Yeah.
No guff.
Well, they're also like lovable.
True.
And like they have a warmth to them, I should say. Because, Ada,
I guess she
Ada's deserving of love, but
she takes no guff too, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but she's she's standoffish, but I feel like Mrs. Incredible and Edwina have like a warrant to them.
Yes.
That Ada does not.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very standoffish.
And I saw Anna Paquin's name in the credits, and I like waited for a very long time for her to show up until I realized that it was a little girl.
Where's
like,
True
well,
Blood?
where is she?
Where's True Blood?
Yeah.
Where's
I wonder where she's.
the X-Men lady?
Yeah, she's.
Was she playing X-Men?
Yes. Oh, what? Rogue.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
So, nope, not yet. Not yet. Still a youngin'.
Yeah. And I really like looked into the face of this little girl, and I was like, oh my god, she's been here the whole time.
Yeah, an hour 20 in the movie, you're like, that's her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else. Any standout features for you
for the film?
Yeah.
Well, the great Holly Hunter. I mean, shit. I mean, it's all physical. No, she's literally no dialogue. So, yeah, just the amount she conveys without dialogue is fantastic. Paquin was also like great kid performer. Like
she's amazing. She's amazing.
Just a kid. Yeah, it's just a kid.
Yeah.
There's no. Says it. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Keitel. Yeah, just all the main cast. They're just like superb.
Yeah, agreed.
And I got no notes for them.
No notes.
Rizless Sam Neill. Incel Sam Neill.
Damn.
Dude, that's what he's doing. He's asked to do it. He's like, I can do it.
He said, if anybody can do it, it's me.
Yeah. Wait, what are you trying to say?
And then from what I understand, quick aside for the money bit, took $7 million to make.
Oh. Yeah.
Right.
Smaller production.
Grosses $140 million.
Big returns. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
You know, my only so going in, I was expecting like a stuffy period piece thing, kind of like what they got from The Mission.
Okay.
If you remember my thoughts on The Mission, but was pleasantly surprised that we didn't get that entirely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, my only really reference to this movie is like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, name dropping it in Dogma.
Oh,
when God comes out, he's like, "What is this? The piano?" Because God doesn't talk in it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's interesting.
You know,
I haven't seen Dogma in so long that I couldn't tell you.
Well, you couldn't unless you're legally watching on YouTube.
Didn't they used to play it on like Comedy Central?
They did, but like, that was like 10 years ago.
To my point, yeah. I mean, we can. I'll save
that quote was just playing in my head. We were just watching it. I was like, just in the back of my head, Jason Mewes was just like, "Oh, is this a piano?" Like, where'd you get from?
You're
Jay?
Funny.
Anyway.
Interesting. Shall we?
We shall.
So, the movie starts.
The movie.
Show
prop.
the movie.
Show the prop.
The movie starts where we're hearing a little voice of a little person.
Literally, it's Holly Hunter, little person.
Well, true.
No disrespect, my short queen.
It just sounds like a child because apparently she goes mute at the age of 6 and nobody knows why. and that's where we're really like set up exposition wise that like her dad marries her off without her like input to some man
Right.
in New Zealand, and her daughter go there. They just get sent there. But she doesn't feel mute because she has her piano.
That's right. It does the talking for her.
Does the talking for her. And we meet our hero and her daughter as they are entering this new world.
That's right. Well, let me see some.
It's like montage.
Yeah.
Anything stand out to you in that montage?
Well, yeah, she's playing the piano, and then some lady comes in and she hears it, and she stops. She does a lot when somebody she don't like come around. Like, oh, you ain't.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Closes off. Yeah.
Interesting. But they're on the beach. They get all their stuff on the beach, and the whatever crew is there is like, you have shelter? Are you gonna be safe? And she translates through her daughter.
Yeah, they have like their own little sign language going on. They can talk to each other.
Yeah. Which they developed for the film, which is really, really cool.
Right.
But she's like, hell no. And she's kind of mean about it. But the little girl is translating for her. It's really interesting, like how similar they look. Like they do look like carbon copies of one another.
Yeah, they cast Paquin after they cast Holly, so but they were looking for somebody and they got him.
She also looks to me like
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Off jump, you haven't seen Over the Garden Wall yet, but she looks like Lorna, and that's who I keep picturing from Over the Garden Wall.
She looks like Holly Hunter. She looks like Holly Hunter. Paquin.
Oh, I never even thought about that. Okay.
She's a Holly Hunter type.
Interesting.
Especially in the face.
Interesting. Never. Huh. So they stay on the beach. And they're on the beach. They set up camp somehow. But she somehow gets to her piano through the box and just is playing the piano.
Can't wait.
Because she's just can't help herself.
Tickle those ivories.
Can
I say one more thing about Paquin?
Yeah.
The whole time watching this film, I'm like, how this little American girl learned this Scottish accent? And then I was like, then afterwards I learned she's from New Zealand. I'm like, she's from New Zealand?
Who?
Paquin.
No.
Yeah.
I think she's Canadian.
She was raised in New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
Canadian born, raised in New Zealand.
But she does a Scottish accent.
In the film.
As a kid. What accent are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying she did the Scottish
accent in the film. So what does that have to do with her being from New Zealand?
I thought she was from America. I thought she was an American actress.
I mean, I also thought she was
It's still
American.
impressive that a kid's doing this accent.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
doing an accent
benefit of the doubt, and that's very similarly to The Mission, because you were talking about how you feel about The Mission. I had to give this film a lot of benefit of the doubt. But benefit of the doubt, she picks up and puts down the accent very naturally. You know what I mean? Like some scenes, it's more intense than others. It fluctuates just a little bit and just enough that I'm not I don't feel like she's trying to do an accent. Do you know what I mean?
That seems natural.
It seems natural enough for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it was impressive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're saying something similar, but I'm just giving it a little more color or depth.
Okay. I was just saying I was impressed that this young kid was able to do the Scottish accent
Okay.
because she's very young, and I thought she was American. I was like, oh no, she's from New Zealand. It's crazy. I learned a lot of things today.
Oh,
So
somebody's a little touchy today. um,
bruh. Anyway,
um,
I'll just shut up. You say the rest.
great. So then,
What happened next in the film?
what did happen next in the film?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, we meet who is coming to get her on the beach. And I think we see them in the forest. And it's like two white men. Mm-hmm. One who is like combs his hair, and he seems a little like, what's the word I'm looking for?
He's obsessed with combing his hair. He's looking.
Yeah, and then another one who's a little more of what I would call a roughneck. He's got the Maori facial tattoos.
He does, yeah.
And he communicates with them, and he's not as like buttoned up as
right.
as the other guy.
There's a cool shot. It's like inside of Sam Neill's pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Neill's the comber.
Mm-hmm.
And he reaches in, like it's a shot from in POV from the pocket, and he reaches his hand in and grabs something.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a little shot, like a little flourish. That impressed me. I liked it.
There's a lot of those. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of those in this. Like
it pulls out a picture of Ada because he hasn't met her yet, but
Yeah. Well, what does he say? He says something like when she's talking about him agreeing to marry her without having met her, and that he doesn't have a problem that she's mute.
Oh yeah, in her opening, like
in her opening monologue,
he says like, well, it's like
muteness doesn't bother me, for silence affects everybody in the end. I don't know.
Wasn't it the line of God loves the dumb or something like that?
Yes.
So why not me?
And her
good enough for God, good enough for me, bruh.
Her dad sends her off to this. Yikes. But they get there and he's like, "Can you hear me?"
My name is Sam Neill. That's not his name.
Yeah, no, he's a mess.
Yeah, he's looking, but yeah, we're skipping forward. They're in the. He's nervous. He's getting the cold feet. He's looking at the picture. He's combing his hair, and he's looking like the strange man from Red Dead Redemption. True heads know. The top hat.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, the strange man. I thought I don't know. For some reason I was thinking about the man with the cigarette from X-Files.
The cigarette smoking man?
Yeah. Close enough.
It's a little strange.
But yeah, and you also get an introduction to the Maori people that are like guiding and helping. They're really just laborers. And they're kind of like dressed in like a hodgepodge of like colonizer clothes and like what one can only infer is like traditional clothes.
Right, yeah. Some are taking to the new culture, some are not. Yeah, what
they get to the beach.
They do.
They get to the beach, and that's when he's like, "Can you hear me?" And he calls her stunted, and he's so rude. He's so rude.
He's very transactional. He's a
He's
very transactional guy.
extremely.
This was just like a trade fair.
He's very
This was a
trans.
deal.
Him and
Ada is a product that he has bought, basically.
him and the roughneck both very transactional because
Right.
he like the I don't know what their deal is, but that is like they this is like one of few scenes where I think his name's like
Yeah.
Alistair and
Mhm.
Baines are in the same like shot, which is like it's only for like a few seconds, but it's a really cool shot because they're like kind of like chatting with one another.
Mhm.
Anyways, the point of them getting to the beach, picking her up, which they're late,
Oh, yeah.
that
There's like a storm
pissed
coming or something.
that pissed me off. How are you going to be late picking up your bride? Picking up your mail order bride?
Hey,
I think
man,
they made a shelter out of her like hoop skirt.
there wasn't. Yeah, they did something like that. Resourceful, but yeah, still. You know, I don't want to offend incel Sam Neill, but you know, she's arriving on a canoe, bro. Sorry for cursing, but so I don't know. It's probably harder to align that stuff back then.
And I will illustrate this point
But you're
as
right.
we get into the film.
They're to be married.
Because why wouldn't he have just, even if he wasn't going to be there himself, why wouldn't he have a party on the beach waiting?
That's a good question.
Yeah, how you going to be late? Anyways, he's late. They have to fend for themselves until somebody shows up to pick them up.
They don't need no man.
To a certain degree, they need at least a community, a village, because that's how many people it takes to get them and their belongings back to the village or community or whatever, wherever they're living.
Mm-hmm.
But in this first go, she's like, I need the piano.
That's right. I need it.
Need the piano. And he's like, we don't have enough people for that.
Right.
And she's very adamant about like, I need it.
Leave
Like,
the
so
other
are you
shit,
gonna
grab
come
the
back
piano.
later and get my piano? Like, what the heck?
Right.
But she loses this battle, and they go back to the settlement. There's the really, for me, it was her reaching in and playing the piano on the beach. That shot I really liked,
Mm-hmm.
and then the shot of her off the cliff, like looking at the piano from way high up.
Mm-hmm.
That I was like, okay, this is gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're trekking through the mud, and I think at some point, like in their treks, like they get to a point and they're like, if we go this way, like they're like gonna be like trekking through like burial grounds.
Right. Yeah. They stop them. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess reroute themselves. Yeah, and immediately off rip, like they take like a wedding photo, but like they don't have an actual wedding ceremony.
No.
Then it's just a photo that they take in the rain with
Mm-hmm.
like a dress that isn't an actual dress. It's just like something you tie on.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, like, yeah, you've seen that. I've seen that for like tuxedos. And button in the back. It's fine. I'm just taking a picture from the front.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because before she puts it on, they get there and the housemaids or whatever, they're running. Oh no, the one preacher guy
Oh
is
yeah,
wearing it.
yeah. Which is
And they're chasing around like, oh,
I know.
oh.
This is very like, I was like, this is colonizer behavior.
Right. Yeah.
Colonizer behavior. Hate this for all of them. Colonizer behavior.
Right.
Yuck.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like trying to. It seems like she's trying to get along.
What else are you gonna do?
Not.
Well, you know. This is her life now, sadly.
Yeah. In the process, her daughter is like, my real dad's a German composer.
We just skipped over on the beach. She's talking to Ada, and she's like, "I'm not gonna call him Papa."
Oh yeah, that is
F that.
important. She's like, I'm not gonna call him anything. I'm not even gonna look at him.
Yeah, dude. If I am, it's gonna be the stink eye. Like,
yeah. But while they're taking this like photo in the rain, she also tells this story about her mother and father. Little Flora is her name. She's like, my mom and dad, they made beautiful music together, and they were singing in the forest, and one day
the fairies were officiating.
yes,
Oh.
And they were struck by lightning, and dad died instantly, and my mom never spoke again. Like,
It's quite a story.
Quite a story. I thought it was pretty funny. But this is when like Ada comes back, and she's like ripping off the dress. She's like, man, she's beside herself. Like, she can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. And the piano. Quick cut to the piano. It's just like in the tide.
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful. So beautiful. What happens next?
What does happen next?
Meester.
I believe don't they go on a trek, her mother and daughter?
Yes. Alistair is he says he's going away, like he's trying to buy some Maori land. So they go to
Manifest Destiny.
Yuck. They go to see Baines.
Mm-hmm.
And she hands him a note. And he hands it back because he can't read.
Dang.
But they want to go to the beach.
You don't need to back then.
He what?
He's doing fine with that,
I guess. But he's going to the beach. I mean, sorry. They want to go to the beach to get the piano.
He's like, I can't take you.
Why?
Why can't he?
Yeah.
Probably doesn't want to.
True.
At that point, yeah, probably doesn't care.
But they wait him out. They're like, they just sit outside. And they're like, he's like, he just comes back out. And he's like, I can't take you.
Yeah, okay.
Cut to the beach. They're on the beach with the piano. And Ada is so happy that she's able to play the piano, and Flora is so happy, and I guess that her mom's happy, and she's just doing cartwheels, and they're having a ball on the beach.
That's right. George is there.
George. Yeah.
He's like, okay. This music's nice.
Yeah, like he's taking it in himself.
Mm-hmm.
And they play, like, they get there when the sun's out, and they're playing until dusk.
That's right.
Which I think it was just so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And her husband returns while she's playing a makeshift piano that she's
fashioned keys onto the table. She's carved them into the table.
Yeah.
And Flora is mimicking the sound of the keys with her voice.
Yeah. But when her husband comes in, she like stands up and like moves to the back of the room. She's like, oh heck no.
It's true.
Oh heck no.
Get away from me, you stinky.
But that the lady with the mole, it's her, I think her name's Morag, but I think of her as Mole Lady. Him, the husband, Alistair, and the Mole Lady, he's like, what do you think about playing a tape? Like, what do you think about like
playing a table like it's a piano?
It doesn't make any noise. What of it?
Very much a capital owner thinking. Like, doesn't even It's like spoken like a guy who's never not gotten his way. It's like, why would you do it? Doesn't even do what you want it to do. Why are you doing it?
Why? Um, one of them shushes the native people. I think it's the lady,
Mm-hmm.
and something about that like pissed me off. So like, I mean, I was already pissed by this point. Hate to play my hand so soon, but I was already pissed. I'm not. There are certain feelings
Mm-hmm.
that this movie gave me. One of them was I was like, this doesn't feel right. Like the representation of like native people in this film.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this doesn't feel right.
No.
And so I started digging to see like what other people thought. Of course, they had consultants, and then
Yeah.
the supplements. We watched the supplements right before we recorded this. Um, Shortland is his last name. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. Um, he uh, he's like, I did the best I could. I did the best I could. In the best way of like that this director, and this is what I mean by benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm willing to extend it to the director because I do believe that based on like the work and the way that people talk about her and her work, like so far, that she is like she's trying to do something.
Right.
Um, this film isn't about the Maori people specifically,
Right.
right? So I was able to get there already on my own, but the way they're represented, I was like, this doesn't feel right. Did you feel that at all?
Yeah, there's one key scene that even the consultant
Mm-hmm.
had a problem with, and we'll get to. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah, you were like,
all right,
I don't know.
really?
So, yeah, and I'll save the rest. But at this point, I was like,
But like stuff like that, I mean, just that's like honestly, like her shushing these
mm-hmm.
people, it seems period accurate. Like I'm not surprised she would do something like that to these people.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I'm not offended.
Right, I think you should be offended. I think
Yeah.
you're right. You're right to be offended by that.
Yeah,
because it's yeah, she's painting the character that way.
Yeah, and this is
she thinks lesser of not even just them, but of people.
Of that character thinks less
way.
Of people.
Yes.
Yes. At this point in the story, we've seen the Maori in like different like facets, kind of, I think. In this particular, they're in a very like this particular person is already in like colonial garb and in like a colonial house. So to me, it reads as a black person, it just reads like the like a house slave, and they're not enslaved, but that's how it reads to me.
Right.
So, and spoiler, the trades that they make seem like bad trades.
Right.
So that to me plays into the like these people aren't smart trope, like the dumb native trope. And I'm like,
they do that, but then also sometimes, well, they do like call bull on some of the trade. Like, remember Sam Neill's trying to give him buttons later.
Eventually, it's just not. It doesn't give. Anywho, I'll get off that soapbox for now.
No, soapbox it, bro.
Oh, there'll be more. But his whole thing, Mr. Allister, is like, when, you know, is she gonna become affectionate towards me? And this is when that mole lady's like, he compares her to a pet.
Yeah.
I'm like, yuck.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. Yeah. Yeah. I think, you know what? I think in this instance, this is the extent to which I can separate the art from the artist, right? Because like the art is like this, like for the mole lady in particular, like she's like a shitty person.
Right. Yeah.
right? But I can assume, or I do assume, that she does not believe that.
That Jane doesn't believe that.
That not only that Jane doesn't believe that, but that actress also doesn't believe that.
Right.
That's the closest I can get to separating the art from the artist, I'm realizing.
True.
As a side note.
Actors be acting. That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then comes the offer. Baines comes to Alistair and's like, I'll give you 80 acres for this piano. I want to learn how to play the piano.
That's right.
And he's like, piano? I didn't think that was your thing. He's like, yeah, I'm going to need lessons, actually. To which Alistair's like, you know who knows how to play piano? My wife.
My wife.
To which she's like, absolutely not. He's illiterate.
God, come on.
And it's my piano.
It's true.
And it's my piano.
It's mine. Just throws a tantrum.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's when Sam Neill drops the line, "We're family now. We have to make sacrifices." Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
About that.
Somebody already sacrificed coming all the way down here for you, but okay.
And then the Maori bring the piano to back up to the settlement, and Baines has it tuned.
Right.
And this is a really nice shot. What happens next of Ada brooding, and Anna Paquin's in like the background, kind of in the grass or in the ivy or whatever. I don't know why. I just love this shot.
It's a good shot.
And I was
Wonderfully
like,
composed.
I was like, what can't she do? What can't Holly Hunter do? It was amazing. But this brings us to lesson 1, where Ada and Flora go to Baines, and before she even like steps foot in, she's like, I'm not gonna play when it's on tune, so Flora, you teach him scales. And they realize that it's in tune.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like so happy about it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And Bane just wants to listen and learn that way, is what he says.
Right. He's an audio listener.
Okay. Lots of lovely close-ups.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
Lovely close-ups. Then what?
You tell me.
Let's see. That's lesson 1 in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then they go back. Just their just when they're she asked about her dad again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she wanted to know why they didn't get married or something.
Right.
And I didn't quite understand the dynamic, I suppose.
Of what?
Like who the father is and why they didn't get married. Like he got scared?
Well, I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, going off the story Paquin tells, like the maids and stuff, whether she believes it or not, obviously a lie.
I'm going off of what
Who knows if
what Ada tells Flora as to why her and her father aren't together.
Well, I don't know. Well, what if it's she's not? I have a read on it.
Which is?
I mean, I think it might be more nefarious.
Such as?
Such as maybe the father's not in her life for a reason.
Such as?
Maybe it was not. Maybe it was a bad time.
Are you?
It's a bad.
You're being so vague that I'm like,
maybe she was raped.
You could have just said non-consensual or anything really. But okay, I feel you.
All right.
You could have.
Don't pin me to the.
You could have got there quicker.
I don't know. That's just.
Don't be scared.
Grasping at straws. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
You got me scared. I don't know. Because the father's not there and she's, I don't know.
It's A-Reed. I mean, I definitely thought perhaps that was it, but there's so many different stories, and I was like, I don't actually know.
Unclear. It's intentionally unclear.
Of course, but I based on the only person that I would trust to tell that story is Ada, because because Flora just tells whatever story comes to mind.
I guess
that's all I'm saying. Anywho, and then Sam Neill's character pops in and he goes, "Should I kiss you goodnight?"
Nope.
You're like, ew, yuck. And she like shrinks. She's like a little flower. She just shrinks.
Oh, yeah, she's mid sign language, and then you hear the door, and she's like,
"Oh heck no."
I don't know.
Lesson 2.
Yeah.
Flora's like trying to get a dog out from under Baines' porch. And Flynn, yes, the 3-legged dog. Did you catch that he only had 3 legs? Yeah. But Ada's playing the piano and Baines comes and like kisses her neck. Gross. Disgusting.
Yeah, this is when the deal comes to.
Yeah, very transactional man. Everything's a transaction. Everything's a bargain. Everything's wheeling and dealing.
Right.
And he's like, there's things I want to do. I'd like to do while you play. And he's like, 1 for every key.
Yeah.
She's like, the black keys. He's
the
like,
band.
Deal. Whoa.
She wants that piano.
She does want the piano. I spent a lot of time after the first watch thinking about what each character wants, like what their want is. And initially it's clear that she wants the piano.
Right.
Baines, it's not quite clear if he's just like, at this point in the story, I'm like, does he just want like someone to be affectionate with, or is he just interested in physical intimacy?
Yeah.
Right. Alistair, I was like, does he just want a wife? Like, what does he want? What does he want?
He wants he needs, it's like the next thing on this checklist is need a wife.
Anyhow,
get one imported.
And next there is the parlor scene where they're going over the shadow puppetry.
Right, yeah.
And the old, I guess, preacher dude or whatever his name is, he's like, he asked for Mary. Her name's Mary. And then she's like, no. And then he asked for Nessie, who's one of the women.
Nessie. No, you got them mixed up.
No, you're right. He asked for Nessie. She's the white lady.
Yes.
And then he's like, oh, Mary. And she's like, okay. And then Nessie's suddenly like, no, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Shake my fist.
But hey, error appropriate.
I don't go for that. I don't. Just because something's era appropriate doesn't mean that it's not wrong of the character.
Right, but why does the character have to be right all the time?
I'm not saying that they have to be right. I just think that like saying something that is era appropriate is like it passes something off without actually looking at it, because why did she do that? Why did what's her name? Mary do that? No, why did Nessie do that? Why did Nessie do that?
Because thinks lesser.
I think she's just a pick me.
Well, that too. But
Yeah, I think she's a pick me. But
I think,
that
all, I
doesn't.
think all those ladies are. But
They are. They very much are. So saying it's era appropriate, I'm like, sure, fine, whatever. But more importantly, it's in my interpretation, like, why include that?
why include it?
Yeah, I'm not saying like why include it just to be era specific, or is there like something else that we're like cultivating here?
Well, could be both. In fact, is
Lesson 3. Flora's still chasing Flynn.
that's right. Never stop.
Never stop chasing your dreams.
That's right.
But then she's like, I wanna come inside.
I'm gonna talk to my mother.
Can I talk to my mother? And she's like, nah, like, go outside, be a little kid, stay outside. He's a shy beginner. She's like, I won't say anything. I won't look at him. She pushes her outside. Yeah. And the way like Baines looks at her, like she can feel his eyes on him. And I love that about their dynamic. Holly and Keitel. They have a really cool chemistry on screen. And suddenly he's like watching from the bed, and we like time jump a little bit.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I really like that. He's like, he sees the piano from like behind his curtain. I was like, oh, suki now. And then he takes off his this is the dusting scene where he takes off his shirt and you see his little buns. I'm like, I didn't
Keitel
ask
jacked,
for
dude.
I didn't ask for I didn't ask for any of this.
Glad I got it.
Yeah, I was like, why? Oh, he's naked. Why is he? Oh,
Because hey, man.
Clutching my little pearls.
Yeah, you were.
Because it's not just buns; it's buns and bush.
It's true,
right?
Well, I mean, we delved into the supplements. Jane herself said she likes to put in scenes of nudity and stuff in her films.
Was that the supplement with her and the other lady?
It's one of them at the interview, or was it I think it was the interview with the critic.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
It's in one of them.
The one of them, it was like her and the producer.
Right.
We watched it late at night, and I was so tired. I was asleep by then.
I don't remember which one it was, but
yeah.
But she likes to do that, and specifically, she's like, I also like to put in bathroom scenes. People
that must have been in the like. That must have been the one with the producer, because I would have remembered that. Something that we have talked about before is like how nudity is utilized in film. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that was not necessary. I didn't need him to take off his shirt to dust off a piano. Even like he took off his shirt, but why am I looking at his buns?
Yeah, he took his bottoms off first. That tells me a lot about his character. He takes his pants off first.
Jan? Oof. Both of you. Both of them.
Okay.
Isn't Jane the producer?
Jane's the director.
Jan is the producer.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Don't
You're
mix
having
me
a
up.
really hard time with names today. I'm not doing
Is
it.
that not fair? Is that not fair? One of them's name is Jan and the other one's named Jane.
It's true.
And they both have similar, like their last names they have the same initials.
You know what? If I didn't watch that little supplement where they're both on the screen at the same time, I would have said they're the same person.
To my point.
I'm just kidding.
Anyways, I should stop.
All right.
But anyways, after this, his scene of where he gets to like ruminate about her, she's like walking back to his place for lesson 4, and her husband stops her and is like, "How are the lessons going?" And she just like smiles. Where she was initially, she was vehemently opposed to this, but now she's like, "Yeah, fine, everything's great."
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sure. And then the mole lady takes this as like she's becoming more affectionate towards him, which I thought was funny. But I think
she might be becoming more affectionate.
Well, I also think that like I don't know that Baines is growing on her yet, but I do know that she's happy that she
can play the piano.
She can play the piano, and it's not even just playing the piano. There's a chance of her getting it back.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And nothing's been too risque as of yet. Right. Like she hasn't had to do anything too crazy. So, lesson 4. He's like, lift your skirt. She's playing the piano, lift your skirt. She lifts it like to the ankle. And he's like, higher. Higher. I said higher. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. This is about the time. It was probably lesson number 1 or 2 that I was like, I don't know about this, Miss Campion. This is all around very strange.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
I said as much.
Mm-hmm.
Is this when I said I'm uncomfortable? The first go round? I audibly said I'm uncomfortable.
It's true. I don't remember when. But.
I don't remember when either. But so she's lifting her skirt and playing the piano. He gets on the floor and is just like staring up.
Right. The hole in the stocking.
He's got a hole in the stocking that he touches with his dirty fingers.
That might have been one. Because I remember you mentioning the dirty finger. Yeah, it's a dirty finger, all right.
It's just disgusting. I understand. Okay. So there's also a little bit of something to be said for like there's something to be said for Baines as a character because he is he's like personified as this like wild man, as this outsider, just like Ada.
Right.
But he's wild in like from the European perspective, or because he's like so ingrained with the natives and he's illiterate. Like people don't seem to think much of him.
Mm-hmm.
So and he doesn't even live in the settlement. He lives like in a shack.
Yeah.
And he hangs out with like Maori people, and it is effective, but it's also like it also kind of gives you this like it kind of gave me the ick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he could I don't know, like I felt like he could have like the line could have been towed differently for this outsider.
Well, I mean, sure, yeah.
I feel like it's integral to the story as it plays out.
Right.
But something just didn't sit right with me. Just talking about my feelings.
Right.
Did you have any feelings?
Yeah, like this is yeah. I mean, definitely, it's
These are
he's
just
holding his whole. He's yeah. He's in the position of power, and he's got the piano, so he's leveraging it nefariously, seemingly.
well, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, because you're talking about like, oh, how did she get this? I mean, I was talking about something different, but to
He's holding her voice hostage. It's her voice, man.
hey man, um, and then the next scene is him like, I guess they're like washing clothes at the river or something, and the Maori are talking about him, and he's like, I have a wife, and they're like, she must be ugly, and I think they're talking about like his member and how
Yeah,
like he's
you
like
got to
you,
use it, bro.
yeah, he's like oh, such a treasure should not sleep on your stomach at night. What?
That's right.
Wow,
That's right. Hey, use it or lose it. We say that here.
that is not how it works. Lesson number 5.
Hey, man, what do they know? What does anybody know back then?
More than you give them credit for.
Touche.
Lesson number 5. He's like, undo your dress. I want to see your arms.
That's right.
And she's playing. And he's like, he wants to hold her arms.
That's right. Like the Beatles song, but more.
2 keys.
I wanna hold your arms.
2 keys.
Shit, now we gotta pay the Jackson Estate more.
2 keys.
But she gets 2 keys out of it. Okay.
How many black keys are on a piano?
Oh. Look it up. Hey Siri. How many black keys on a piano? 36.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you, Siri. Bye. But yeah, 36. So that's,
She allows us. And we're at lesson number 5. They're, black key for every day. That's 5 black keys plus 2. We're at 7. She allows him to touch her.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And she's breathing very steadily. The breath work, because she doesn't have any lines, but so like everything first, physicality, but the breath work, I was like, yes, girl. And then he takes his clothes off.
Takes his shirt off here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He undresses to a certain degree.
Right.
Gross. It just it's ew. And I think they're at like a rehearsal. Next is like a rehearsal scene. Because Flora's in the play.
Right.
And she's teaching sign language to like those, I don't think they're maids, but like secretaries or whoever. They live there. Mole lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Nessie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like, man, it would just like what would be worse to be dumb? They call her dumb. She's mute.
Right.
And they're like, oh, being deaf would be worse. But then Flora claps back and she's like, actually, people just be yapping. My mom says that's the worst.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah.
Take that.
And now is when they start to, there's a negotiation scene with like Alistair and Baines. This is another scene where they're together. And he's trying to trade 12 blankets for land.
Right.
What? I have a hard time with that one.
Yeah, he's trying the 12. No, like 12 blankets for that. What? And then Alistair's like,
how about the guns?
Get the guns.
Get the
Mention
guns. But even still, I digress. Um, and as they're like walking away, he's like, "Well, what do they even want the land for? They're not doing anything with it."
Right. Once again, Bezos
Colonizer,
talk about,
colonizer talk.
Elon Musk talk.
But
He says comedy's illegal. I don't understand. Like, you haven't said one funny thing, Sam Neill. Except for "Should I kiss you goodnight?" And that was unintentional.
It was hilarious.
It's pretty good. It was a great line delivery. Yeah. Rizless. Zero riz, bruh. He's a handsome man.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You don't think he is, do you?
Do you?
Sam Neill?
Is he like supposed to be objectively attractive? His face is symmetrical.
Yeah, we'll watch Jurassic Park again.
Maybe.
We will.
But he does ask him. He's like, "Well, how's like your piano playing?" Ada says, "You're so great at playing the piano. What do you play?"
I can't play it.
He's like, "Nothing."
Nothing yet.
Yeah.
Still working on that, Chief.
And now lesson number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Ada's playing without her like dress top. She's not topless, but she's like whatever goes over that. So she's in like her undergarment. Baines is smelling it. To which she goes over to him and she's like, "All right, that's enough."
Right.
She doesn't say that obviously, but I heard it. And
what around this time I've also noted yeah, what he's doing is really messed up.
Yeah.
But like she does push back a lot, and like if he was really nefarious about it, he would have, I think, pushed back further. But he never does. Kind of lets it, like, he'll like, okay.
What are you trying to say?
It's a choice. No, I'm not saying.
Oh.
I think he goes about it all wrong.
What's the choice?
It's his choice. His decision making's flawed.
Interesting.
Yes.
I mean, okay, so to that point, what happens in this particular scene is she goes to take her like her dress top, and he like kisses her.
Right.
And she's like, "No, thank you." Like she pushes him away. And then he immediately starts to try to bargain.
Right.
Dang it. That's
cut.
Yeah. And she kind of like dissociates.
Right. Yeah, he never goes to violence. That was the one thing. He never really resorts to violence.
No, like, no.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's one thing
as a bare minimum, sure.
Yeah, dude. He's doing the bare minimum, bro.
Gross. Anyway, so she goes back to the piano and he closes the lid as if to cut her off from the piano.
Mm-hmm.
And then she puts on her dress top. And I guess that's the end of the lesson.
That's right.
And then I guess there's, what is this? It's the play. It's time for the play.
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? Baines arrives to watch the play. However, like, people are making fun of him.
Yeah.
They're like, "Can you play Hot Cross Buns for us or something? Or Mary Had a Little Lamb, whatever the heck."
Yeah, play chopsticks for us.
Yeah, like they're kind of mean.
Yeah.
And he finds a seat next to Ada. But she's sitting next to her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And I think even her husband's like, "Go along, like, go away.
Now move along."
Yeah. And he's like, whatever. He just sits there. He's sitting
She stops him from leaving.
She does. I'm having a thought.
Yes.
Because he sits next to her. Because I'm like, oh yeah, he's sitting with white people in the same way that like in the mission, they eat food amongst themselves and not with the natives.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But if what he wants now truly is Ada, like I think at this point you realize that he's like into her,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like he has access to other women,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems at this point
You
that
could
he's into
have
her.
Nessie. You could have it all.
That's true. That's true. She does.
She's begging for it.
A little bit.
Like literally, I think she is.
I think at the top of the scene.
Yes.
So he has other women. He has access.
Mm-hmm.
So I rescind that. But the Maori are in the back of the room. What's up with that? Anyways, the play starts and husband's holding Ada's hand, and Bane sees this and he is just like,
He sees red.
Can't take it. He kind of looks like he's gonna cry. And he leaves. And I was like, ooh, yes, sir. He's good. I wrote Bane's jelly donut. He's jelly. But he's out. He's like, whatever, man. And then there's this like the scene with Bluebeard and all these like heads, and the blood is from animals that they use. Not in I don't know if that's true as their reality, but in the scene they wrote that they used animals' blood for this.
Right.
And it's a shadow.
It's why make a fake blood? We got these. What are these animals doing? Except they're walking blood bags. Use them.
Yeah.
What they were here for.
What's the worst that can happen?
We got some pork roast or something.
So the shadow puppet scene happens, and the Maori in the room think that it's real, and they think that somebody's about to like chop somebody up with an axe,
right?
Because that's what the shadow puppet's doing. And from the supplements, the consultant was like, he said he had to be convinced that is how someone would react, and that they weren't dumb natives, but just how somebody would react to that.
Now, if they played the movie of the train exiting the station coming towards the screen, and they got scared and ran off, I'd believe it, because that's what apparently happened. You don't know about that?
No.
The train leaving the station thing. There's like one of the first films is literally a train leaving a station,
Mm-hmm.
and people thought it was real, so they ran from the train coming towards the camera. Yeah,
that's really funny.
That's me giving this scene the benefit of the doubt.
Do it.
Like, well,
my only thing is, I believe that because
there should have been a couple, like Alistair should have been like, what the they should have thrown some white people in there too, being bamboozled too. Equal opportunity stupidity.
That's funny.
But
no, just I think because Mary's a part of the household, that I'm like, why wouldn't they know? Why wouldn't the chief know? And his and his cohort. Why wouldn't they know? I don't know. So, but they in the scene wraps up with them like showing them the behind the scenes, and that nobody's gonna be hurt.
Right, nobody died. That's not real.
Yeah. So, lesson number 7. He's sad. Baines is sad. George is sad. Do what you want. Play what you like. Yeah. And then he like disappears, and she's looking for him, and he's butterball naked.
His little Keitel.
Miss Campion. Oh
The
my
pearl.
God, Dame Campion.
You had no more pearls of the grasp at this point.
Yeah, my pearl. I grasped them into dust.
Yeah. Me. I mean, I knew Harvey's Keitel was going to be flying
naked
up in the air.
He's like, I just want to lie together without our clothes on. How many will that be?
I mean, look, Keitel. Comes a time in every man's life where they want to do that with somebody. But, usually
that's fine.
It's not the date you go on. This isn't the kind of date you go on to get that.
Yeah. Your date is kind of like hostage. Anywho, I want to lie together naked. How many keys is that? 10 keys. He's like, sure. Because what do the keys really mean to him? The keys really, like, the value in the keys is the what's on the other side of them. I don't know. Anyhow. Right. And of course, her daughter's outside, and suddenly she's like, oh, what are they up to? And Ada takes off all her clothes and goes to lay down with him. And they're like kissing and stuff.
Right.
Cut to all the kids are hugging and kissing the trees.
Are they all kissing the trees? Or I know
they're like kissing
Flora
them and like humping them.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I thought they were just going out hugging the trees.
No, they're all doing it. It's so weird. It is so weird. I understand that kids
are impressionable.
Yeah, they're very impressed. Monkey see, monkey do. And I think that they are being supervised by some older people in the community. I think from the Maori community, which also, like, I don't know, it kind of like plays into like these like hypersexual tropes of like Native people. But correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
We live streaming?
Not today. Not yet.
Wait.
Anyway, so then Alistair finds him. He's like, don't do that. Gross. Don't ever do that in public.
Bad.
Yeah. And then I guess he's like, where's your mom or something? Is that when he asks? Because she's got to scrub the trunks. And that's when she's like,
yeah.
I know why Baines can't play piano. And he's like, what are you talking about?
She plays the piano all the time.
He doesn't even play.
Sometimes they don't even play.
Yeah. Snitch.
Yeah.
Shut up. Whose side are you on? All right. I get to a certain degree.
And her mom is like
pushing her out. Yeah. At this point in time, I was willing to give her a benefit of the doubt that she would snitch to this degree, right? At this point in time. So he's like, when's the next lesson? Tomorrow. All right. So then the next, what is it? Is it the next day? It is tomorrow. And the Maori are moving this piano.
That's right.
And Ada's like, what's going on? And he's like, you have to, this is yours. I'm giving this back to you. This like arrangement's making you a whore, quite literally.
Yes.
And making him like a degenerate. Wretched.
Making him wretched.
Wretched. Degenerate, wretched, potato. And he wants her to care for him, but he can't.
But she can't.
Oh, what he says. According to him, she can't care for him according to him.
Right. Well, yeah, she's technically married to Alistair, so.
Yeah. I don't know. And they're taking the piano back, and he's like, he stops her because she's gotten what she wants.
Theoretically, yeah.
She's gotten what she wants.
Mhm.
As far as she knows, she's gotten what she wants at this point in time in the story.
Right.
And he's like, "Stop right there. You're very cunning. I'm on to, I'm on to you, and I'm not gonna lose land to this."
Hey, whoa, that's 80 acres right there.
Yeah,
That's my bread and butter.
and he's like, "And you're gonna. I'm gonna make sure you." He goes to Baines. He's like, "No. You take this back, and I'll make sure that you learn the piano, and you're gonna learn proper."
That's right.
Because I can't pay. I can't pay for this.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "No,
That's
I'm
for your
giving
wife,
you."
bro.
Well, he's like, "I'm giving it back to you." He's like, "I don't want it." He's like, "I'm giving it to your wife. It's more hers, right? It'll make her happy." And he's like, he's just such a piece of shit.
What, Sam Neill?
No, yes,
Alistair?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a piece of shit. He's like, "Oh, I guess,
Oh yeah.
maybe." Like,
I keep my 80 acres. Okay.
yeah. And this is when, bless you, the Maori are like heckling him over buttons because, once again, the value of the buttons is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the heck are they going to do with buttons? And he knows it's a bad
Fashion
deal.
garb.
He knows it's a bad deal. It's some colonizer
Right.
crap.
Look at the shinies here. There's a bunch of shinies. Buttons.
Yeah.
And one of the
go ahead.
One of the Maori character actor Cliff Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recognize him?
No.
Oh.
Maybe. I was like, do I know any of these faces?
I knew it was Cliff Curtis. I knew Cliff Curtis.
But there was something that happened. This was like way back in the beginning. Rewind on the beach. Another thing that bothered me because I understand them being like, "F your buttons, dude." But when they first come in contact with Ada and Flora on the beach, they're like, "Oh, they're so white like angels," and I was like,
If you believe the literature, yeah.
If you believe the literature, that means that the literature has gotten to them,
right?
Which I had a hard time believing. So the piano's back at the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Play something."
And Ada kicks rocks, gets out of there.
Yeah, she walks away.
Flora's like,
"I'll do
it." He's like, "Give me a jig." I'm like,
"Play a jig."
Bro, not a single ounce of Riz in the tank, bro. Not a single drop. You disappoint me.
But then he wonders why she won't play for him. And this is the lesson. This is what I have. This is my major takeaway from this film. It's about yearning. It's about longing.
Mm-hmm.
All the men's, open your ears.
Hello?
Yeah, open them up, because Baines was never violent. You're right. He was never violent with her.
That's true.
He did hold her hostage.
He did.
But he longed for her.
Mm-hmm.
He made her feel wanted. He made her feel special. He was interested in something that she was interested in, and let that expand his world.
It's true.
And let it touch him.
Mm-hmm.
Something that touched her, he let it touch him emotionally. It's about longing. It's about that yearning. The word of the year 2026 is yearning. Because you're not being transactional isn't gonna cut it. They're both businessmen. Anywho, but yeah, pay attention to that yearning. This is when I was like, "Oh, this is a romance." Also, oh, this is a romance.
Oh, duh.
I didn't know what I was getting. Right. Yeah. So why won't you play? I don't know. At dinner, she's like dissociating a lot from, like, for a while. she does play at dinner or after dinner. You see this key with like A hearts D on it, which makes me think that I guess that's why I was like, I put to rest any idea that I'm like, who is D? Who's that? Dad? Nobody knows. Doubt it. Now that I think about it. But like, because that sounds like a modern word. Dad.
Father.
Yeah.
Ada loves dad.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
not anymore. You sent me down to friggin' New Zealand.
Truth.
For Rizless Sam Neill, not even Dr. Alan Grant. He's not even a doctor.
Not even
doesn't know anything about dinosaurs. Come on.
But Same to here. My point, like that's why I was like, oh, like she must like they're she has known a love.
Yeah. Okay.
She has known a love.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's okay.
Pokes a hole in my essay theory. God.
Oh, look, you got there quicker this time. But it leaves you.
I had like 40 minutes to dwell on it.
It leaves you thinking about it. But then she starts to play the piano, and then she stops and looks behind her. At which point we're like, oh,
nobody's watching.
She's looking for Baines. She's looking for that to be admired and to be yearned for. Is the huge takeaway from this for me. I also have been reading. I've read a lot of articles that the piano itself represents like a repressed like sexuality.
Right.
So there's also that. What does it all mean? I feel like if nothing else, and the reason that I can also give this film the benefit of the doubt is that it leaves a lot up to interpretation. Like it's deep enough that you can interpret. Yeah. And then what happens?
What just happened?
She's looking behind her for.
Oh yes. What happened next?
She runs away. She's running off. The next day she runs off. She's running, and Flora runs behind her, and she's like, "Why can't I come?" She's like, "Go
Kick
away.
rocks.
Go away.
Go play in a mud or something."
And this is probably the cutest scene that like Anna Paquin in this film is phenomenal on her own, but this where she's just like, God damn it,
bugger, bloody blugger, bugger.
I hope she falls in the boiling mud.
Where's your mother? Where's she going?
To hell! It's just so.
That must have been her Oscar clip. If it wasn't, they effed up. They effed up in the
A. But she goes to Baines, and he's like, "Why are you here? Like, did you leave something, or was there damage to the piano, or what's going on here? Does your husband know something?" No. And he's like, "Well, like, I can't think of anything else. Like, why would you be here?" And this is why I suffer. Yearning. This is yearning. This monologue that he delivers, very romantic.
It's true.
Very romantic. Like, what does he say? I'm sick with longing. If you come here with no feelings for me, then go. And then he shows her the door.
That's right.
And then she smacks him.
Slaps him right in the face.
Yeah. You fool. You fool. This is also like, I'll let the moment ride. And then they hug, and then they kiss, and then they're getting it on, and then her husband comes, Her husband comes to Banks's house and looks, and that dog Flynn is following him. And he watches.
Right.
Ew. He watches and he doesn't do anything. Why? Why?
Hey, man.
Weirdo supreme. Like, and not only is he it's not like
Sam Neill.
it's not even like he just stands there and watches. He then somehow, because they're really getting into it, they're doing it. And for it's a very different type of sex scene, different type of intimate scene.
Mm-hmm.
So in comparison to like Blue is the Warmest, I was like, we should have left the room a long time ago.
Right.
I feel like we left the room, like we saw enough and we weren't like grossed out.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It was more than I wanted to see, but I was like, this doesn't feel inappropriate, or
we weren't on
this
a
doesn't
tube.
feel crass.
Didn't feel like we accidentally clicked the wrong link and ended up on a tube site.
Mm-hmm.
So when they put AI,
and he's not talking about YouTube.
That's the tube site. A tube, you know.
Yeah.
All 7 of you know.
Thank you.
All 7 of you know.
Thank you. So, but he ends up under the house, under the shack, and they're like getting dressed. Like they've done it.
It's the troll in the dungeon.
And she like drops a button as she's like getting dressed again.
Falls through the crack.
Yeah, and it like falls on him.
That's great. That's a great little moment.
But why didn't he do anything then? Ever, like within that entire interaction, he does nothing.
Hey, man. Dang, he's a coward.
He watches like a cuck.
Yeah, he's like, Well, he looks away and then he looks back initially, remember?
I don't know.
After
doesn't matter, because he doesn't do anything.
Flynn licks his sweaty palm.
Yuck. His dirty hands. His hands are also dirty in this scene.
Hey, white man's hand is always dirty. Say more.
Maybe.
Say more.
Anyhow.
Whoa.
But then, so this is what I mean. So then they go home and he's like flipping through a book of like pressed plants, and he walks out of the bedroom into like the room where his wife and daughter, or not his daughter, but and Flora are sleeping, and she's like, she's giddy. She's like a girl, you know what I mean? And he doesn't do anything. He doesn't say anything. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Offer me an explanation.
Zero riz. What can I say?
That's not an explanation.
I don't. What do I have an explanation for? But when George and Ada are
going at it.
After they're going at it, she's like, if you're serious about this, come back tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that.
This is true.
But so she goes.
She goes.
But
then and this is interesting how this is shot, because she's like off. She's off, and then like close up on her and close up on Alistair.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting. And then he tries to stop her. I don't think he says anything per se.
Right.
Like he could be screaming and yelling, but he doesn't.
Right.
He's like trying to stop her and like drags her down in the mud, and she's like crawling on hands and knees trying to like get away from him, to which I was like, girl, kick him in the throat. Get rid of him. Like, very like, fight back, girl. And then he tries to like what I would call this an assault, because he tries to like assault her. He tries to like go up her dress, and she like I think, and then Flora shows up. Is that what happens?
Yeah, she's calling out for Ada.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah. I was like, girl, beat him up. Beat his ass. You can do it. No one will ever suspect you. And then he's boarding up the cabin.
Right.
And Flora's like, and one right here, Papa.
Yeah, her allegiance has changed.
Hate that for her. Hate that for us as an audience. And she's Ada's kissing a mirror.
That's right. Herself in the mirror.
Yeah. Her daughter's like, well, you shouldn't have gone up there. I don't like it, and neither does Papa. But we can play cards. She's dealing cards to her mother, who's kissing herself in a mirror.
She's calling him Papa now.
Yeah.
Looking at him.
Looking at him.
Looking at him.
She's playing the piano in her sleep, like she's sleep playing the piano.
All right.
Crazy. Although that scene was very like Deacon-esque. Like the way it was lit is very warm and beautiful. Yes. And she's just like coming undone, I guess, in like this realization, this like awakening.
Yeah.
But she's not doing anything. And she reaches out, like she goes to Alistair's bed and like reaches, like tries to like feel him.
Right.
But when he tries to touch her, she like recoils.
Right.
Why? Offer your opinion.
Well, she wants what she had with Baines, but then he gets involved. She's like, "Ooh, no, wait, no, not quite. That ain't it. It's just that."
I don't think I see what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, I think she's like, well, if I must, if I have to.
This is scratching an itch until it doesn't.
But like she just does not. She doesn't like him.
Zero Riz.
And then the mole lady comes and she's like, I don't know. Oh, she says like, because the house is boarded up, she's like, you've done it backwards. Like if the Maori come here, like they're gonna lock you in here, which plays into another trope.
Right. Yeah.
It's basically all trope.
Well, like, I don't. Well, I don't believe for a second that they are going to.
Correct.
It's her just playing like being prejudiced. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's like the trope of like a savage native, a dumb native, a sexual native. Like those are all tropes. And I guess what I'm saying is I don't think the film does a good enough job at dispelling that, because when you do see the natives, when you do see the natives, they do play into some of that.
Yeah, I think it's very much I think it's a one step forward, two steps back situation with that part of the film.
I can
for sure.
I can give you that. I can give you that.
Yeah, it's probably where the film loses points for me.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, it's like she's talking about like, yeah, Baines is leaving, like they're taking over his. She thinks they're taking over his house, but like in reality, it's like they're here to console him because he thinks Ada is rejecting him because she didn't come back the next day.
Yeah.
I realize I'm not putting the mic in front of my face. So like they're all like, they're all there with him.
Yeah.
So they think it, and she says he's leaving.
Mm-hmm.
He probably is because she wants nothing to do with him.
He thinks that. That.
So we can infer the truth of the situation, but that's her prejudice by bigoted mind sees it another way. And same thing with the bar, like she reads that as something other than Yeah, she's just reading into everything. It's pretty, I think, smartly written that way.
I think this is a yes and situation
Mm-hmm.
because she's like, oh, they're so savage, they just sit on the floor. You know what I mean? But what I'm also saying is this is a yes and situation because when you do see the interactions with the natives, it's not just what the characters say about them, it's also what we see of the natives in the story. So
Okay.
they do act kind of like,
Well, I mean, yeah, well, no, I'm just saying, like, that piece of like
oh,
that
okay, I
scene
see. Yeah,
where she's inferring all that. I think
that's her reading into it. She says a
I
lot
think
is the
that
thing.
scene is smartly written because she's always like missing the point, and it's just another. It's true to that lady's character,
It's true to that lady's character, sure.
and it worked for me.
Um, but then Ada goes to the piano and starts playing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they talk about Nessie having a soft spot for Bane again. Bane's.
That's right.
To which now they're like, she's like peeing in the woods, the mole
Yes.
lady, and they hold up the towels, and it's pretty comedic. But like, yeah, like that's very primitive of her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Everybody pees, everybody poops.
But not just squatted down in the woods.
Well, I mean, you gotta go. You gotta go. I don't have to, but that's because I got
indoor
that
plumbing.
thing. Well, I'm outside.
Oh,
No, I'm
I was
strictly
like, what are you
talking if
talking
we're in the
about?
middle of the woods.
Oh, well, yeah, that's different.
I have indoor.
I have indoor. Oh, you do? Okay. Anyways, so what they're talking about in this scene, Jesus Christ, is what she talks about is like Ada playing the piano the way that Ada plays the piano.
Mm-hmm.
And that like a sound creeping through is like the weirdest thing.
Right. Like, our sound practiced and soulless, but hers, her playing is all seasoned and spiced up. Ours is boiled chicken.
Oh, whale.
We salted the water just a little bit. That's it.
And then more of like Ada trying to like connect with Alistair. She tries feeling him more, but then she like touches his butt.
Yeah.
And he's not into it. It's the strangest thing. Like I don't want to see their butts. I don't see their butts, and he's not into butt stuff or
Shame.
or anything for that matter, I guess. Yeah, and he's like, "Why won't you let me touch you? Don't you like me?"
I don't think anybody likes you, dude.
I mean, that's true. But I think that he's made progress. I think he thinks that he makes progress because he takes the boards down.
True.
And Flora goes are running, playing with the chickens and all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm going to trust you to not see Baines. You won't see Baines? And Ada's like, yeah, I'm not going to see Baines.
I won't.
I'm not going to see Baines.
Not me.
She agrees with no eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
Show. And he's like, perhaps you'll come to like me. And then she looks at herself in the mirror again. Something about, and I haven't unpacked like the mirror, like why is she like staring at herself in the mirror so much?
Learn to love yourself,
I suppose. Then she plucks a key from the piano and burns a love note into it and wraps it up, and she takes it to Flora and she's like, take this to Baines. She's like, no. And she's like, take it to Baines.
We're not supposed to go. I'm not going. You're going, bro.
Yeah. So she then Florida's taking it, and I think she comes to like a fork in the road,
Literally.
literally. And
She do.
she's going down the path I think that she's supposed to be going down, and she turns around and takes it to Alistair,
Mm-hmm.
who she's like, "Mother wants me to take this to Baines, but I don't think I should." And then he takes it and he looks at it. I guess doesn't matter. Um, so then he like runs home with his axe. And this is insane because he's like he just bursts through the door and like swing. It's axe is swinging.
It's true.
And then
It's true. He does that.
yeah, he's like, there she's trying not to get hit with an axe. He's like, speak, which she doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Silly goose.
Speak or not, you'll answer.
Yeah, you'll
But
answer.
like, oh, that's
Um,
cold. Like somehow in an effed up kind of way, you got a little bit of riz in the tank for that.
no, he doesn't. Domestic violence, and he
Just for the
takes
line,
her.
and then it's immediately evaporated.
So then he takes her outside to a chopping block where he chops the wood, and he's like, "Do you love him?" And she is like, she's already like dissociating. She's already gone. She's gone. Because he's got her hand on a chopping block, and little Anna Paquin, little Flora's out there like, "No, no, no!" And he like, "Do you love him?" She says no, and then he chops off her finger.
It's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so suspenseful. It's such a good scene. But also something about women in peril. Like, why, out of all the people that gets physically hurt, why her? So then,
She defied Neill.
and um, and then he wraps up the finger and tells Flora to take it to Baines.
Now go to Baines.
Yeah, now you can go see him, and if he sees her again, like, I'll take another. He disfigured this woman. Disfigured her. And Baines finds her, and she's like, she's traumatized. The poor kid's traumatized. Trying to figure out, trying to convey the message of like, please don't see my mother again. And then she's trying to convey the message. She has a really hard time doing it. And then he's upset because he doesn't want to see her, or he's frustrated.
Look,
Baines.
Baines?
Yeah.
Well, he's like asking what happened to her.
Well, yeah, but then he's like hitting the tree, or like he's shaking the tree.
Yeah, well,
he's upset.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna crush his skull.
And she's like, no, don't do it.
He's mad. He's mad at
himself,
Alistair.
Alistair.
Yeah.
It, like, everybody. He's just mad. That's what I'm saying. He's just upset. But he doesn't do anything yet, to our knowledge. But he doesn't do anything.
Well, what's he gonna do? Go over there?
Yes.
He just cut her finger off.
Okay, and
okay. If I were him, I would have grabbed my Tommy gun.
Clearly.
I'm in a Scorsese film.
Look, all I'm saying is you go out, you go over there, you can get all your homies, because he's the one with the homies there.
Mm-hmm.
You get all your homies and go jump him. Go save that lady who was just domestic violenced. On that alone. You do something.
Well, I mean, what happens next? Because what happened, the next few events, I mean, it's all within the span of the same night. So.
Well, yeah, it's I believe it's that evening. Right. But he's cut to Alistair talking to Ada, who's now bandaged up, and he's like, "Well, you pushed me too hard, and I meant to love you. She's kind of like she's out of it. Yeah. And he sings a creepy song, and then he tries to assault her again.
Mm-hmm.
To which I'm like, girl, you stab him. I don't know with what, but kill him. And yeah, he's trying to like he tries to play it off with like, oh, you feel better? And she's like, she just stares at him.
Right. And he
So
thinks he hears something. He's like, what? Closer. What did he hear?
And then what happened? You tell me.
What did he hear? I don't know. Cut 2. Neill, Alistair
Dare.
creeping up.
Dare. Go ahead.
Creeping up to Baines's
crib.
Yeah, with gun in tow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gets in. Tell me.
No, you tell me.
He points the gun and wakes him up. He's in. Baines is sleeping. Flora's still there.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't left. Understandably. I would go back to him to that. Yeah, and points the gun and wakes him up.
Mm-hmm.
And has a little monologue.
About what?
About stuff.
Anywho, so he points the shotgun in his face, and he's like, "Look at this face."
It's not a shotgun.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's not a shotgun.
Are you sure? Okay,
I played Call of Duty.
It looks like a long-barreled gun.
It's a rifle. Looks like a rifle.
Okay, close enough. He points this long-barreled gun at him. He's like, "This face. I've seen this face, and it upsets me."
Yes, right.
But now that I'm here, I guess has Ada ever said anything to you? And he's like, "What?" Like, yeah, has she ever said anything? He's like, "No," like with words.
No.
And he's like, "Well, I guess she looked at me, and I heard her."
That's right.
And she said something along the lines of like, I'm afraid of my will. It's too dark and too deep. I'm afraid of it, and let me go with Baines and blah blah blah.
Let him try and save me.
Yeah.
Which earlier the scene where she's explaining why she never married his dad.
Yeah.
She says that she would communicate to him through thought, but they didn't get married because he stopped listening. Remember that?
No.
Well, pause this recording to watch it again.
Oh, well, then Ada emerges out of the house, and the Maori are moving things, and her and George kiss. They're together at last, and we're back on the beach with all her stuff. Yes. And they're putting everything in the canoe, and they're like, "This piano isn't going to fit in the canoe. It's going to capsize the canoe." And she's like, "They're like, Baines at this point is like, put it on there. She needs it." Once again, he's very thoughtful and sensitive to her needs. Are you listening, gentlemen? That's where the romance. Therein lies the romance. The romance wasn't in the sex scene. It was the culmination of him being sensitive to her needs and yearning and longing for her and appreciating her.
Yeah, not. Shall I kiss you goodnight?
Did I kiss you goodnight?
That's what I should do, right? That's what I have to do.
That sounds like what I signed up for. And then they're pushing. There's a woman singing a lovely song, and they're pushing the boat out to sea. And they're at sea. They're rowing, and Ada signs like, push the piano overboard.
That's right.
Put it over. It's spoiled.
Yes.
And Baines is like, no, it's yours. Like I got the key.
Yeah. Well, back to the key. When Flora gives the key to Alistair, initially he drops it, and he goes back with the axe, and then one of the Maori Cliff Curtis actually picks it up and starts hitting it.
Oh yeah,
It's like
the silence.
it's silent. It's lost its voice.
What do you?
Could the piano have lost its voice?
Could the piano have lost its voice? One could read that two ways.
Right.
One could read it in a very artistic and beautiful way, and another person could read it in a very cynical way. So, but the piano's spoiled. Throw it over. It's your piano. I got the key. No. Like we keep the piano. No. She's like, no, throw it over. They throw the piano over, and the rope's like, and she sticks her foot in it, and it takes her overboard with her. And it's like the second noise you hear Holly Hunter make in the entire film. And both of the noises she makes are,
yeah.
And then it's like dragging her down to sea. And once again, I'm like, oh my God, why did this woman have to suffer so much? She does nothing but suffer in this film, except for one very small moment. And so I was upset with the director at that point in time.
Well, she purposely put her foot in there.
Does that matter? Does it matter? Trigger warning. Suicide attempt.
Yeah.
And like all these movies, like most of them have like something suicide. But still, it's still suffering. It's still suffering.
Sure.
Drowning is suffering. And this character just she just suffers.
Right.
Anywho. So I was very mad at the director. I was like, after all that, and her daughter's on board. You're just gonna leave her with these strange people to her fate to who? Just leave her with Baines?
Was she though?
What? Hear me out.
As a decision, literally what this podcast is about.
As a decision for the character. That I was like, nah, dog. But then she has a moment, a very interesting moment where she rejects this and like kicks her boot off, kicks the rope off and swims to the surface. And the Maori are in the water and help her back into the boat. Not George, the Maori. Interesting. And then I guess they live happily ever after. Like I guess they're back in Scotland.
Somewhere.
They're somewhere.
UK.
Somewhere.
Yeah, he fashions her a metal finger.
She's
learning to speak.
Yes, but she only does it in the dark where people can't see her.
That's right.
And the child is fine. She's being a child.
Yeah, there's a cool shot where she's walking around on like a porch with
she says, I'm the town freak. And that satisfies.
Which satisfies.
Back to the piano on the boat. They do one of the Maori men call it a coffin. And I was like, yeah, it is. Throw it over. But also don't put that in the ocean. Littering.
Bruh.
That can't be good for the ocean.
Anyway. It's literally, even that thing is literally a drop in the ocean, but I get it. I see where you're coming from.
What if we all drop a piano in the ocean?
Think we all have a piano like that?
Perhaps.
Where's mine?
Anywho, but then she they're living this like happily ever after, and the VO comes back, and that's how we know that she is okay with being the town freak and that she's learning to speak. And George is there, and they kiss. It's very cute.
It's she's practicing her speech with her head draped, and he comes by. She's like feeling the wall, walking back and forth. He stands by the wall. And then they kiss.
and then they kiss.
That's cute.
It was very
That's
cute.
nice.
It was very nice. So it was said, or in an article or in an interview, Miss Campion said that she did not. She thought that she should let her die.
Yeah, the original ending, she died. She
Hates it.
drowned.
Hate.
Well, she didn't go with it. She eventually thought, no, she needs a happy ending.
But the film ends with the monologue, basically of her thinking or having this imagery of herself,
Yeah,
having gone through with it.
some nights she'll think of the piano down in the ocean
With
with her
herself.
floating over it.
Yeah.
A weird lullaby.
Yeah, that she loves.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
It's a beautiful image too.
It is. It's true. It's true. Cut Finn. Fade to black.
Sure. Benny Hill music starts playing. I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, that's the piano.
That's the piano. And so, what do you think?
I liked it.
I was so uncomfortable by so many things.
Right.
One, you, in a way, you can go two ways with it. You could say that Ada is like a microcosm for like the female experience.
Right.
Right.
I think you definitely read it that way.
You could. The other, it's like I don't know if you're familiar with the concept of like white feminism.
Yeah.
It also reads that way as well. What I can appreciate about it is that it makes you think.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other, you will have a thought. You can have thoughts about it, right? If everything goes right for Ada, where's the story?
That's true.
So for all the criticism, and some of my favorite critics, or Bell Hooks wrote an article that I'll link in the show notes about, essentially there was a period in time where people were coming to her about commentary on gangster rap. And this is from the 90s. This is like in 94 she wrote this. When she was like, actually, like a commentary on like gangster rap and feminism versus like something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas people are really ready to like villainize like gangster rap, but they're not really ready to take like a critical eye to something like this piece.
Like the piano.
Like the piano. And then immediately after watching the film, I was like, I need to hear a Maori person's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And read an article about that. That one was harder to find or harder to get access to. That was the article that I was like, I need to get this. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. But it just essentially confirmed my own bias, my confirmation bias,
mm-hmm.
that the representation of the Maori in the film was not great.
Yeah, like I said, one step forward, two step back.
Yeah,
could have been a lot worse.
But okay,
could have, but wasn't great.
Like, of course, it could be worse. Duh. They could have gone with no consultants and let nothing happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, sure, they could have been. They could have been like, we're just gonna figure it out on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But what I can say, like to that effect, like more so from the consultant who was like, it is what it is. He did the best that he could, and this was like a building block for Maori down the line.
Right. It's true.
And yeah, I mean, if it's the best that he could do, whether he with the best of intentions from all parties or not, I can accept.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I'm okay with being aware that it made me uncomfortable from that perspective.
Okay.
As well as from a feminist perspective. I was like, I don't know about this one.
Oh.
But it, thinking about like, I talk about like male centered stories.
Mm-hmm.
And the Palme and like how the openers are. The opening on this film was like, okay, it was pretty, but it wasn't like a splash,
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Still a really good film. And what's the other thing? There's at least one more piece to this. I don't know. It's also not lost on me that Jane comes from an artistic family.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is, you know what I mean? So it has that element of nepotism. It's not a dirty word. I didn't say anything bad about her.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like,
bad.
Well, especially when you're like, oh, they did a blank check episode on her. I'm like, yes, I see.
Hey,
it's a blank check series. Sorry, she got her own arc or her own spot in the blank check anthology, I guess you would call it. But I was like, oh yes, I see. It's all coming together.
Mm-hmm.
That is not to discount her work because her work is incredible.
Right.
Her work's incredible, but to be able to,
it's your opinion, man.
Well, yeah, well, to be able to have those opportunities, it's one thing when you get it out the mud, right?
There was mud in this film.
There's a lot of mud in this film. It's one thing to get it out the mud. It's another thing to like have access to that and proximity to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. It's about access. It's about privilege.
Amen.
So
you got, Jane.
All of them, all of these things come into play. It doesn't discount the work at all.
That's right. Pretty good work, Jane. Pretty good. So yeah. So you liked it?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So how would you rate it on our scale then? That's the true question. That's what everybody's here for.
You first.
Me? Oh, this is a film.
Oh, this is a film.
Oh, this is a film.
I agree. There are certain things that they could have done to take it over the top. Such as
sections are cinema. There's some cinema.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's not just about the shot. It's about the performance. It's about the writing. It's about the cinematography. Like all of those things have to be like working, and the substance. The substance has to be there.
The substance of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I should say the DNA of the film should be such that it is cinema.
Okay. We're not talking about the movie, The Substance. I got you. I haven't seen it.
Me neither.
No.
Okay.
Put it on the list. What list? I
Anything
don't know.
else
Put it on it.
You have to say? You've been awful quiet this episode.
I'm letting you cook, bro. You had a lot to say.
You cook. Go ahead. Go. I'm listening.
Shit. God. Harvey Keitel putting it out there. As he do. So, that's all I got to say.
What else?
It's a film-ass film.
What else?
That's it. Maybe we should check out some more from Jane.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
If we ever get to, I think we've said that about a few other directors.
I think we have a tall slate. We have a busy slate working our way through these. Doesn't mean that we won't get to it. either in series or just casually. Doesn't mean that.
Mm.
In our own time. A lot of movies out there to watch. It's only 24 hours in a day.
And maybe, we watch one every 3 to 4 of those 24.
True.
We don't watch a lot.
I think we'll see. By the time that the year's over, we'll look at Letterboxd. We'll look back at the year and we'll be like, wow, we did watch a lot of movies.
Could have watched one then.
Sometimes we watch 2 movies in a day.
When?
We watched all 4 Shreks in one day.
Not my choice. Yeah, we wasted it on Shrek 3 and 4, bro.
You're welcome.
We watched 2 okay films and then Shrek 3 and 4.
Those some good films. No.
You got any reviews from the Letterboxd community?
You are looking at my notes.
No, that's just the part where I swear
okay.
I'm just looking at the screen to look at something. I'm not reading it at all.
Okay. No, I don't want to share any this time.
No?
Should I?
Did you pull any?
I did.
Why don't you want to share them now?
I don't know.
None of them.
You seem to not like them. You seem to not like when I do it.
Why is that?
I don't know.
That should fuel your fire. Like, I'm gonna do it. Do it. Pull them up. If you made the effort, pull them up.
All right, everybody. Letterboxd reviews.
Okay, everybody's favorite.
Pookie Booty's editor reacts to Chunk Bangioni's favorite reviews. Let's see.
Yeah. Don't hold back. Give them all.
Let's
Give me your all.
4-star from John. Bro, imagine raising a snitch.
Facts. Damn, it must hurt.
Must.
You know that's what she was thinking when she was holding her bloody stub of a finger. She looked over at little Anna Paquin and was like,
bruh.
Yeah.
1.5 star from Tova Hirsch.
Okay.
Why are heterosexuals like this?
Yeah.
1.5 stars. This one from Louise Costa. 3.5 stars.
Oh.
Men with a little skull emoji. Sure. 2 stars. Alice Gain. Maybe I'm too sensitive, but Jesus, the amount of essay in this film was sickening.
That was 2 stars?
2 stars.
Okay.
4.5 stars from Shauna TM. Harvey Keitel should have won an Oscar for Best Pervert and Homewrecker.
I mean, yeah, if they got real nitty gritty with the awards, yeah, I think he would have won it handily that year. 93?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Goldblum in Jurassic Park, the other Sam Neill film of that year. But he doesn't really wreck any homes. He's like threatening to wreck Sam Neill again, wreck his home with Laura Dern.
Oh, no. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dinosaur movie?
That's I don't know anything about it.
Said the music was bad.
Don't put me on blast. 5 stars. Lars Van Nymph. One of my favorites, up there with Jaws, The Wizard of Oz, and Orlando.
What was the first part? Was that the person's name?
Yeah.
It was Lars Von Nymph?
Yep.
Did it play on Lars Von Trier?
I can only assume. 5 stars. Half star.
Oh.
JYNHSC. Don't know what that's about. Those leggings did not deserve to be fingered.
It's true.
Okay. And then this one, 4.5 stars.
Should wash his hands first, at least. clean those fingernails. You
I don't know how to say this person's name. Anyways, it's me and my girls when luteal phase.
Your girl Gigi also said I couldn't finish it. Just disgusting.
And Joe. 2.5 stars. Stale, slow, and uninteresting. I think you need to grow up, Joe. I think Joe's an incel.
It's definitely the worst Sam Neill movie of 1993.
Just saying.
That's the question. What's better? What's the better Sam Neill film of 1993?
I don't think
The Piano or Dinosaurs.
Oh, he's in Dinosaurs?
He's in Jurassic Park.
Oh.
He's the main guy.
But you know what? There was a movie called Dinosaurs. Don't you remember that one?
From 1993?
Oh, I don't know. Anyways, you can follow me
I almost dropped the microphone.
You can follow me on Letterboxd. Chunk Mangione.
At your own risk, you can do that.
And who do you represent?
Who do I represent? I'm the representative for Pookie Booty. I'm an editor. I edited his reviews and his reviews only. So you can check out. I would say my thoughts, but they're not my thoughts. I just edited them. But coincidentally, we align 100% on film. So
thank you. And check out more episodes on YouTube.
We have a backlog now.
Spotify, we sure do. Apple Music, wherever you get your podcasts. Find us. Tune in. Tell us who's right.
You got to log in for that.
Tell Craig to talk more in the episodes.
For that bluest to warmest color.
You don't need to see that one.
You log that in.
I'll see you later.
Log in to get it.
We'll see you later.